What's up, buddy? How you doing, Smash?
All right, brother.
Good. You have a good week so far?
Yeah, so far good.
That's
Better
good.
than last week.
I tell you.
Last week was rough.
You back on the swing
Yes,
now.
I'm back ready for some football now.
That's good. That's good. We're glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
Everybody's asking about the show last week.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it just didn't work out. More priority, other things, you know, that had to be taken care of. But as long as we made it back, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, let's just get on into the show. Let's just get right to it. I can put my glasses on. Eye doctor, so I need to have something so I can see what's
Yeah,
going on.
that's all right.
Well, let's just get right on down to it. And that beat down that you give old Swag this week.
Man, I'll tell you what. I watched it and I just thought, man, why did I have to do it to Swag? I mean, why couldn't I do it to Can't Beat Me or Shreveport Steamer or Frog Wings, one of them guys? You know, I'd like to just really lay a smack down on one of them boys.
Well, you smacked me pretty good. What was the score here? It was 170.64 to 123.10. Heck, you daggone. Well, I had a feeling. I knew Peyton was going to get some points. You know, I didn't know V-Jack was going to get 30-some points. I mean, you can look here and look at it. I mean, it's
Well, your running back gets 30.
Yeah.
Matt Forte.
Exactly.
I mean, you had some good scores though.
I did, but then and all I kept on hearing was Foles. Play Nick Foles. So I said, I'm going to play Nick Foles. Play Nick Foles. So I played him. That guy folded like a cheap wallet.
Yeah.
You know, just like a cheap wallet. He just sat there and folded like a cheap wallet. You know, just like old Barney does with old Ned Bracey.
What do you mean, Ned Bracey?
Oh, you never watched that? Oh, that's like when what I'm saying is I'm forgetting Foles. You know, I'm just gonna forget him. You know, Barney back when Andy was up there doing that reunion. And he goes, well, you know Ned Bracey. Barney goes, Ned Bracey. Ned Bracey. Andy, I don't think I know Ned Bracey. I don't think I know Ned Bracey. That's how I'm going to be with Nick Foles. Nick Foles. I don't believe you know Nick Foles. Nick Foles. I don't believe you know him. So I done forgot him already.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, let's move on into something else here, too.
Yeah.
Hey, you're on a winning streak. Can you do it this next week?
Oh yeah, I'm coming.
The Heels rule?
Yeah, I'm coming for the Heels rule.
You're coming for the Heels rule?
He's on a tear. I mean, he has a good team. I have to give him that. But
yeah,
you know, when I go through my paperwork and see, I think he's got one good bona fide running back, Marshawn Lynch. But Gio is up and down as far as his yardage and stuff. Great receivers, tight ends questionable, but a very good pickup with Jared Boykin.
I was going to say the same thing.
That was a waiver wire gem this week.
That was.
And I think that's going to help him out tremendously. I'm hurting this week with buys.
Yeah.
When you Forte and Chris Johnson on buys, and it looks like I might start Zach Stacy and probably Mike James.
Yeah.
For Tampa. So my running backs are hurting this week. So I might step back a few steps and say it might not be a very good matchup.
All right, let's get back to old Chris Johnson. You know, he got 20 points against me when you played.
Yeah.
That spirit chunker ain't never got 20 points his whole freaking life. And he gets 20 points against me on spirit chunker. Good Lord Almighty. I cannot believe that.
He's up and down as he can get.
He is.
He really is.
He is. He can trip on his own 2 feet.
Oh.
Well, let's move on into the Seattle's move of the week. And I got to give that double Heels rule this week. I mean, he's got it going on. He's won 6 in a row, and
he's pretty stout.
Yeah, yep. And so I'm gonna give it to him for 6 in a row. He might keep on winning. You never know.
Very well could.
You never know. But I'm gonna give Heels rules. Going to be the Seattle's move of the week.
That'll be delivered to his door.
Yeah.
Preferably tomorrow around lunch.
Yeah, tomorrow around lunch, and then. I don't know what Charlene's going to do, though, when she sees all that Seattle's come showing up.
But Charlene, I love you, Charlene. I love you. And you know I'm the man for you, and I don't need those Seattle's. I'm the man for you, Charlene, and you know it.
Had to get a little earnest on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wait. Well, let's move on into Come on, man. You know, I'll tell you what, let's forget about that right now first. Let's go into the Coors Light game of the week first. I jumped ahead of myself there a little bit. You know, I think this week, let's go with the brother matchup. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood versus Spank and Swag Butt week 1. That's brotherly love.
Yeah.
And I put a little video out there on
Okay,
it, you know,
good.
with the Peyton Manning boys, you know,
Okay,
and Eli
yeah.
the Manning boys in
Yeah.
there. But let's just look at this game here a little bit. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it a little bit here today. I mean, quarterbacks, you got Rogers and Breeze going at it.
It's a pretty good match.
That's a real good matchup. And if I've got to give a edge to anybody, I'll tell you, it's going to be close. I mean, I'd say I got to give it to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, with Gronkowski, and then Witten, he's doing like Ray does. Can't let you throw them two big old tight ends at you.
Yeah.
You know, that's tough to beat.
Well, you know, as I look at this, I look at the from top to bottom, and you go to the quarterbacks, and the quarterbacks are bona fide fantasy studs.
Right.
But then as I look down the list, these are two bad teams at that quarterback. These are two bad teams.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, they don't have any bona fide stars that I see.
Well, you might be right.
I mean, you might look at their flex spot this week. You got Gronkowski against Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
I mean, but everything in between, these are two bad teams. I'm just going to have to put that out there.
Well, I tell you, you might be right, because if you look at the wide receivers with Antonio Brown and Anquan Bolden going up against Stevie Johnson and Terrence Williams. Well, Terrence Williams has been a surprise so far. He's scored in every game so far, but I'm like you, kind of smashed that there's not really a whole lot of studs in here. And
very glad their brothers are. This wouldn't be a game of the week, you know.
I know. I believe you might be right. We got to get a little brother in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get back to what I was going to start with. I'm going to do something different today. It's probably never been done in the history of fantasy football.
Wow. This should be interesting.
I've done a little research on this. On the Come On Man,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to 4 teams instead of 1.
Really?
4 teams.
Now, that is a record.
Yeah. I mean, you look, I'm going to tell you how I come up with it. Look at this. Pull your little standards up out here. You got Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You got Smash Gags on Swag. You got Can't Beat Me, and you got Old Froggy. Old Froggy. They all got the daggone same records, 3 and 4. It's like a 3-4 defense to me.
It sure does.
But that ain't why I come up with it. It looks bad. It looks real bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you just look at that. But here's how I come up with this Come On Man here. Mr. Rogers is watching Can't Beat Me. You get it? Can't Beat Me.
Yeah.
Like a professor.
Right.
Here's the best one. Smash Gags on Smash. He's gagging on Frog with you today.
Say what?
Oh,
so that's how I come up with that.
now that's pretty daggone good.
They just things like that just come to me.
That's just a gift you got.
I don't know. I tell you, I was sitting there and said, who am I going to give to Come On Man? And I toyed around with that for about a day and a half. And I said, bingo.
There it is.
There
Just
it
come
is.
to it. Boom.
There it
Just
is.
like that.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Oh, hey, well, good seeing you again.
Good to see you.
All right, buddy. Hey, y'all take care. Have a good week. And do hope your team